Hello and welcome to our WIFR FastCast. Our top story this afternoon, the U.S. government is one step closer to reopening after 41 days. U.S. senators voted Sunday night 60-40 to advance a bipartisan agreement to fund the government through the end of January. 8 Democrats, including Illinois' Dick Durbin, voted with Republicans on the measure to end the shutdown. Part of the agreement reportedly includes a promise of a vote in December on extending health care subsidies. That deal also includes assurance that food stamps would be funded through fiscal year 2026. The bill will go to the House, then President Trump's desk, for his signature.
I would encourage every member of this body, Democrat or Republican, pro-bill or anti-bill, not to stand in the way of our being able to deliver the coming relief quickly. The American people have suffered for long enough. Let's not pointlessly drag this bill out.
Democrats demanded that we find a way to fix this crisis and quickly, but Republicans have refused to move an inch. So I cannot support the Republican bill that's on the floor, because it fails to do anything of substance to fix America's health care crisis.
The U.S. Supreme Court declines a case that would try to overturn Obergefell versus Hodges, which recognizes the constitutional right to same-sex marriage. The appeal denied by the justices was from Kim Davis, the former Kentucky court clerk who refused to issue marriage licenses after the 2015 ruling. She is facing hundreds of thousands of dollars in legal fees and damages for not issuing those licenses, and the court didn't explain the reasoning behind its decision. Parents in Roscoe launch a GoFundMe page trying to keep the doors of an area gymnastics school open. Gymnastic Academy North announces it may close due to health and financial challenges, but some community members are determined to keep the organization they love alive. Owners of Gymnastic Academy North, as well as community members, describe the school as more than a gym, but a family for many. And the Rockford Rescue Mission asks for the community's help to give back to those in need. This week marks National Hunger and Homelessness Awareness Week. The nonprofit encourages anyone who wants to help with their neighbors to sign up to volunteer. The mission also needs food items for its annual Thanksgiving banquet held on November 26th. Businesses and churches are also invited to donate to the mission, which provides shelter and services to community members living without a home. Comedy group Who's Live Anyway will take their improvisational skills to the Coronado Theater Friday, May 26th. The group is a spin-off of the well-known TV show Whose Line Is It Anyway? Several cast members from the show, like Ryan Stiles and Greg Proops, will be on tour. Pre-sale for the show will go on sale Tuesday at 10 in the morning, and tickets will officially go on sale Friday at 10 in the morning. Hundreds of Rockford Public School students will stay warm this winter thanks to a donation from a national nonprofit. Operation Warm gives 500 new winter coats and other resources to students at 10 Tuesday morning. That's at Ellis Elementary School. Geraldine Dye, a third-grade teacher at Ellis, and her sister reached out to the organization, helping raise $10,000 for those local families. And Mother Nature is kind of taking us on a ride here this week. If you were watching WIFR News this morning or the WIFR Morning Blend, there's lots of changes that are coming here as we enter into the later portions of this week. Let's see how things are going to be shaping up this weekend with a quick look at our 10-day forecast. So transitioning over there right now, you can see in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, we're sitting at about 31 degrees right now during the 1 o'clock hour. It does look like we are going to inch up just a couple more degrees here for our high of 35 for our Monday. But moving forward into the next couple days after that, we are going to incrementally be increasing our temperatures. Looking at Tuesday for our Veterans Day, we're going to have a high of 44 degrees. And then moving into Wednesday, we got 53 for our high, 56 for our Thursday. Man, oh man, take a look at our Friday and Saturday. Quite the far cry from what we had here this past weekend with those sub-freezing temperatures here. We've got 60-degree high for our Friday and a 66-degree high for us on Saturday. But once we do hit Saturday, it looks like the sunshine is going to be taking a little bit of a sabbatical there for our Saturday. And it looks like those clouds are going to move in. But by the time we reach Sunday, looks like it's going to be all sunshine there for us with a high of 53 degrees. And then taking a look a little bit further into the early stages of next week. We've got a high of 47 for us on Monday, a high of 50 on Tuesday, and a high of 49 Wednesday. So it does seem like things, at least in the earlier portions of next week, are going to remain somewhat stable. But in terms of this week, as you can see, things are definitely going to be changing, and we're definitely living in the Midwest, if there's ever been a Midwest forecast that I've seen. Now, those stories that I mentioned here in just a couple minutes ago will be coming up in our shows. Those are going to be at 4, 5, 6, and 10. Of course, don't forget, you can head to our website. That's www.wifr.com to get the latest news, both in the state line and across the country. And of course, right at your fingertips, if you have a smartphone, you can head to your smartphone's app store and type WIFR into the search bar there. That's going to be on the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store. And of course, while you're there, you're going to be able to download our WIFR News app as well as our WIFR First Alert Weather app. And you're going to want to do me a favor and hit the accept notifications on both of those apps so that way we can send those notifications out to you, be they severe or whatever it is. We want to make sure we can get those updates out to you at a moment's notice wherever you are. Thank you so much again for watching, and we'll see you coming up here in just a couple of hours for WIFR News First at 4.